Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch on this beautiful 9th of June 2023 day. It is a red hot down at Highbridge Devon, and today we are doing, it's been a really hectic start to June, so we've finally had a chance to do the monthly vlog where we have a look around at what's new, what's going on with the new vans, which are down here and over there, and what's going on with the used vans and the industry as a whole. So it's really busy. May's traditionally one of the best months of the year, and that was our best month of the year sales wise so far. Demand is still high, and supply of stock is sporadic, possibly improving, who knows, we shall see. And yeah, so let's have a little look around. So new vans first of all. So we've got a decent display of new vans for the first time. The industry is still racked by the chassis shortage due to the commercial vehicle manufacturers struggling for components and Chinese computer chips, and still trying to recover from that side of things. A lot of vans are sold out well ahead of time, but we do have a decent new display. So starting with the little ones, we've got a couple of hillsides, VWs here, and the VW chassis supply situation has been really difficult in fairness to it. So we have had a lot of vans on order with hillside which have been very delayed and possibly never turned up, but we do have plenty on order, which we hope to see one day. And we do have a couple here. We only need one, so these are these two hillside Birchover Classics high-end VW camper vans, both basically the same. These are Highline, brand new, unregistered, around the 62-63 mark, short wheelbase, manual gearboxes. We might be able to get hold of an automatic for you, but there is a price jump of about $4,500-5,000 to go up to an auto with VW, but these are in stock, tremendously high quality. And then sticking with the new campers, we've got a little selection of Wild Axe Proteus. Wild Axe, again, was struggling for Ford Transit custom supply, but they did have a batch come through, so they've been able to build a batch of Transit custom based Proteus. These are again short wheelbase, side kitchen, rock and roll bed. They've got a couple of automatics, an orange one and a silver one there, and we just had this grey manual one arrived, which is a little bit cheaper. So these are 65 or 63 for the manual, and that includes diesel heating, solar panel and leather seats, and a sliding rail bed mechanism to give you more space inside, or bigger storage space. Looking at the bigger Wild Axes, so we've still got, can't believe we've still got this. We've got the last of the Proteus one, or Pulsar ones as they're now called, our best seller, the short wheelbase. So it is for sale, this one. I think we might have one more to come in for the year, which is in the R10s grey, which is that colour, but 5 metres with a toilet and shower, 4 seat belts and a proper kitchen in 5 metres. These are great, and of course, because these are, even though it's delivered in 23, effectively 22 models, these are 72.5 brand new, and that's automatic with solar, barbecue point, awning, for 72,000 brand new. So they're a great buy. I've seen people sell him as a dealer up north who's got a second-hand one of these for 69. And this is brand new, so yeah, that's a really good buy. We've got a demonstrator Solaris XL. That's been our best selling Wild Axe this year. Nationwide it's normally the best selling Wild Axe, so this is their van that they're probably best known for, which is the big front lounge and side big adult sized bunks at the back with the huge kitchen. Really popular. So this is a display model, this one isn't for sale, but with Wild Axe we have got a little bit of availability coming up, so do speak to us. There are some chassis have started to come through a little bit, so we do have, whereas with most new manufacturers, if you order a new van you might be looking the winter or the spring, we do have some sort of late summer, early autumn availability with some of these. So speak to us if you're interested in a new Wild Axe. We might be able to do something there. We've also got an Aurora XL demo, so this again, it's not one that's for sale, but we do have chassis available, which certainly this year we could get you one of these if you wanted. So that's the single seat belted seat to the front, and then the rear fixed bed that folds away to the back. This one's a manual. They start at 75, autos start at 79, 78 or so, plus your bits. And then this is the one we've had most interest in recently, the long-awaited Pulsar Mark II. So there are individual videos on YouTube of all of these. If you can't find them at all, they're videos that I've done. They are on our YouTube channel. But if you can't find them, leave a comment and we will direct you via a link, or we can email one to you. But this is the one that's been selling really well. Pulsar Mark 2. So Mark 1 was 5 metres, this is 5.4 metres. This one's just come in, and this one I've ordered with leather seats, so you can have any upholstery you want with Wild Axe. So I thought just to mix it up a little bit, we've ordered this one with lovely cream leather seats. Not for everybody, but I think it's rather nice, and it's nice to see what you can have. You can see the beautiful light in there, and 5.4 metres, 4 seat belts, makes single beds now, which Pulsar 1 didn't, or a bigger double bed, bigger storage, bigger fridge. So yeah, just had somebody looking at this one today. Got another one of these as it stands part way through build, so that means that either this one is available if you want leather, or the other one, which is part built at Wild Axe, is available, but that's the state as of 9th of June. That does change. Compasses, we do have a row of compasses which are available. This CV8 is available. Is it the only one in the country that's available? I think it probably is, in fairness. 4 berth N lounge with the pop top, 3.5 tonne, 6 metres. This one's a manual gearbox at 69.8. No options on that, so you would probably add a little bit of money to that to spec it up with some things, but you've got the N lounge, double front seat with 2 seat belts there, and the pop top with a double bed up there on this one. It does have alloy wheels, that's the only factory option on that, but we can add anything else that you should want to it. We've been busy selling a few of these compasses. So this compass Avant-Garde 196, this is a freshly delivered one. It's our last one for the year. 72,000, it's 6 berths, 6 seat belts, drop down front bed with an N lounge. So that's our last one for the year. That's got a few factory bits on it. And then we've got a couple, and I think we're down to only a couple of these which got delivered before the price increase. So this was always the best seller, the Avant-Garde 150. This is an island bed model with a low island bed, twin sofa front lounge, narrow body like all the Avant-Gardes. 65,000 brand new. Now you'd pay a lot more than that for one of these if it was delivered today. So this beats the price increase, this one, folks. So that is a great buy for someone potentially. And it is available. We do have a couple of others which are probably going to come in, but yeah, that one's available now. Little 115, we sold that one, so they are moving a bit now because these people are realising these are less than retail. Navigator 120, great seller. We've got a couple of these due in still, I think. If they arrive, you never know, but this is available, which is the 2 berth narrow body N lounge one, really good seller. These have the panoramic skylight, and they're super narrow body, so body's barely any wider than the cab. They're very, very popular. And then finally, Avant-Garde 185. We only had one of these for the year. Again, you can see it's quite narrow body. 65,000 brand new, so that's a saving of 4 or 5 over the post price increase ones. And this gives you 7.3 metres, twin sofa front lounge with seat belts, low comfortable single beds, and an end washroom, so 3.5 tonne. Easy to drive, and again a good price saving over the equivalent sort of later delivered price. And that's it on the new vans now. So obviously we are agents for Choson and Heimer and Deathless and Rapido, but these are vans that we've been selling for a year, 18 months now. February 2022 we started taking orders at the NEC show for 23 model vans. So it is difficult still, so you do need to speak to your dealer, let us know what you think, what you're after. We can let you know if we've got a slightly used one coming in, or if there's customer cancellation on a extended advance order. We're big Adria dealers here, but again at the moment chassis supply means that there's everything's sold out well ahead of time, so it is hard. But do speak to us if you're interested in buying a new motorhome, because we need collectively to plan ahead, sort of thing. But a good selection of things to look at. Now used, it's very sort of sales wise are really up, and supply of stock, because the new ones aren't coming through quite so much, means that stock supply has been an issue. But as you can see, we've got a really good selection of vans. Now one thing you must excuse here is the dust. So we've had weeks and weeks of no rain, and we are next to a huge quarry, which means we get clouds of dust here. So do excuse that if you come down and see us. It is impossible to keep the dust off at all times. But we've got some lovely used stock in at the minute. We've been lucky enough to buy back quite a few vans, and are about to buy back quite a few vans that we've sold before. So we've still got a good selection of campers. Campers are selling now. These are probably a bit more seasonal than some of the others. So this Japanese import automatic Mercedes there. Little Fiat Scudo based autocruise that I really like. It doesn't have a Volkswagen badge on, so people don't want to buy it, but it drives like a car. They're great. This Denby has been a little bit friendless, but for a 12 plate van at 25,995 from a well-known converter. So this makes 2 forward facing single beds, seat belts with a galley kitchen and toilet, but at the back there is a porta potty, but it's like a permanently sited one. Then sort of a good camper corner of other ones. There's a long wheelbase GRX with a fresh conversion there. Little wheel home we've had a little while, just as one person. It's a niche one, that. Cheapest auto sleeper trooper in the country. You can see it's solid sidewalls there. That Cavallino's lovely, 2014 at 29,995. And yeah, a real good selection of the smaller stuff. Now what's really, really desirable are full-size van conversions with toilet and shower, new or used. Literally can't get enough of them. There's people downsizing from big ones, upsizing from small ones. Although, what's really been selling well has been big fixed bed coach builds as well, so that's been a bit of a change. But these, they sell instantly. As soon as they hit the web, things do sell. So if you're interested in a full-size van conversion with toilet and shower, this Mervy, we had a video went on YouTube of that, and it literally sold the next morning. We had a reserving deposit on it. Anybody who sees a van, if you really think it's the one for you, but you just can't get down for a few days, ring us, stick a holding deposit on it. We can put your name on it with a refundable holding deposit that you get back if you see it and it's not for you for any reason. So do, again, speak to us even if you can't get here straight away. But these do come in a lot, not Mervies, but full-size van conversions with toilet and shower. But they sell so quickly, we never have many. So the only couple we've got at the moment is this stunning Constellation 6 metre. Great van, 3,000 miles. There's an individual video of this on YouTube, but you've got a big lounge at the front that you can enjoy the view from, that makes single beds or a huge double. We've got one of the best kitchens you'll find in any motorhome, let alone a van conversion. 3,000 miles, we sold it new. It's immaculate. And we also have this little tribute. We just went out and picked this up this morning. This was a van that we sold last year. You'll find with us at Highbridge what we want. We'll buy anything off of anybody if it's good, but what we really love are vans that we've sold before, because we try our best to look after our customers. Quite often we get them back. Now this one's just come in. In fact, a couple of cushions have fell over while I was driving. I've just picked this up this morning, but it's a cracking little, it was one owner from new, so it's now 2 owner, medium wheelbase Trigano 550. So it's got a toilet and shower, it's got a galley kitchen, twin swivel cab seats, it's a 6-speed gearbox, drives really, really well, all in silver. It's a lovely van. It's got the cab blinds, it's got the awning. This one's not priced up yet. I will do an individual video on it, but it's going to be 27,995, which is a really good price for one of these. And it's a late 2008. Might do 28,995. It's going to be one or the other anyway. It's a very nice van. Just needs to clean because it's been stood, so we'll wash that off in a bit. But it's a couple of real nice full-size van conversions, and then a good row of coach-built vans. We've got this Swift Edge here, which is a rare layout, a unique layout, I'd almost say. It's only on 4,000 miles. It's cleaned up really well. It did need a clean when it came in, but it's cleaned up really, really well now. It's got a transverse island bed at the back. It's got a pull-down over-cab bed, but it's not as high as a normal over-cab bed like these Edges have there. And it's got a lounge with seat belts here, so I think that's a decent buy now. Now it's clean, it's come up all right, 49,995, a lot cheaper than a new one, 3.5 ton. A few bunk bed vans around. They do sell, but there's a little sort of collection of these. So we've got, that's a good buy for someone, 31,995, late 2011. Nice mileage, only done, what is it, 19,000 miles. That is very low. 7 metres, 6 berth, 6 seat belts at 3.5 ton. Slightly older and slightly more expensive, gets you this Death Left Sunlight. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as that, but it's German. It's built like a Panzer, basically. These are built for sort of the German fleet rental companies. That's what Sunlight were brought out for. It's got the coloured sides, tough as old boots, transit, rear wheel drive, cab. But it is 3850. These are heavy vans because they're so solidly built, so just bear that in mind. You'll need a C1, but again it's side bunks, 6/7 berths. Little eldest Vogue 135, saves 10-15 grand over a new one. It's only done 3,000 miles. It's only been used once. went around Europe and then got sold to us. This Auto Cruise Star Trail's just come in, 2010. It's a nice looking van. It's a fixed bed, low profile. Auto Cruise were in Yorkshire, they still are. They're actually part of Swift now, so Swift dropped the Auto Cruise name after 2011, but they built some very, very good motorhomes. This one's great, it's free of damp. Twin sofa front lounge, ultra low alcove chassis. You got a fixed bed there, separate shower in the bathroom, and a nice L-shaped kitchen. I really like these, in fairness to it. I think one of the best selling motorhomes out there, as always is the Swift Bolero 680 FB, and I think these are probably slightly better and slightly better value. This one's got some nice alloys, aircon, cruise, and it's got the later body shape they only did for 2 years. Looks more modern. Little Pilote Moveo, 6 metre side bed. Quite a rare van, rare layout. If you only want 6 metres, you want a fixed bed that you don't have to climb a ladder to get into. I like these inside. It's got the panoramic roof light. It's got the side bed. Not the biggest bed in the world, bear that in mind. Separate shower in the bathroom. Equal kitchen, swivel cab seats. Simple, but kind of funky at the same time. It's a 34-95, built like a tank, that won't let you down. Speaking of built like tanks, this Euromobil Profila, this was sold by myself. I took it in part exchange from its first owner. Sold it to Chris, one of our staff members, who's just had to give up motorhoming now just due to ill health, but it is a absolute cracker. Very luxurious. It's done 13,000 miles. It's automatic, 150 horsepower. German built, double floor, wet radiator, Aldi heating system. Big single beds with a big end washroom, L-shaped kitchen, big fridge freezer, 2 big skylights. 59,995. You'd pay £100,000 if you were to buy something like that new today. That's a good buy. No miles. Little Majestic 105, end washroom, 2 berth, narrow body, 46,995. There again, there's 72, 73 new. Bailey autographs, always very popular. Got a few side beds, haven't we? Which they do sell, in fairness to them. We just had a few come in at the same time. Island beds and single beds really, really sell. This is cleaned up very well as well. Very modern inside. It's a wide van, so you get a side bed, but it's easy access. Big bathroom. Smart sort of airline style curved cabinet. Touch release ones, very white. Bailey's Alutech plastic construction means it won't be damp apart from the floor. Not saying the floor will be damp, it's the only bit of the van that sort of can be damp. Loads of soul vans, as you can see around. Things really are selling very quickly still, especially things like this. This is a belter. It's a Benamar Mileo 286. Are these 80 plus today? They probably are. It's a late 2019. It's only done 7,000 miles. It's an automatic, and this is a 6.99 metre van with a drop-down bed and a rear garage. That's about as popular as it gets. So you've got awnings, solar, barbecue point, alloy wheels, big front lounge, big drop-down bed above, and a really good L-shaped kitchen with a rear storage over your garage, big fridge freezer, oven, microwave. Very popular, and that should sell quite easily, in fairness to it. We've had a couple of nibbles on it already. Chosen on the end there, that was a side bed. That was a lovely van, that sold straight away. A few sold vans around here. There's a Dreamer there, that was a virtually new Dreamer that actually had a holding deposit on it before it came in. So this is why it's important, no matter where you are, if you sort of got an idea of what you want, particularly if you know specifically what you want, speak to your local dealer, speak to us, even better, speak to me, and we'll let you know before something comes in, because that's how you've got to be the early bird to catch the worm if it's a nice van you're looking for. Compass Navigator 105, so we saw a new one over there. This is a barely used one, so it's 59,995, saving several thousand over new, and it's 72 plate, late last year. It's 6 months old, 9 months old. It's got all the bits on it. That's a good buy. Another bunk bedded Choson, posh one, welcome. Heavy chassis again, but very sculpted looking. This we just bought today. So we've got the 660 exclusive line there, which is a 7 metre drop down with a very modern interior. And then this is the rarer one of the family. It's the same body shell. It's 22 plate, done 3,000 miles. We sold it new. It's got diesel electric heating, coloured sides, automatic, transit based, 170 horsepower. Got some nice mirror guards on it. It literally just came in this morning. Got the alloys, the rear garage, but it's not a drop down. It's got a drop down. It's a guest bed. So in here you've got front drop down guest bed, parallel sofa lounge. It's only 7 metres, so shortish parallel sofa lounge there. So these will both flip up to make forward facing seats, and an island bed to the back. And this one's had expensive habitation air conditioning fitted. You've got a separate shower there and a bathroom over there. So that's a really cool thing in fairness to it. What else have we got? There's some extra sockets up there. There's a TV aerial in there. There's a Wi-Fi thing in there as well. I think there's a solar panel booster charger in there as well. So it's got all the bits on it in fairness to it. Someone's turned the lights on. Let's turn them off. But yeah, what a cracking thing. This will be $69,995. That's a saving of 5, 6, 7,000 over today's new price. And bear in mind, you can't get one today or anytime soon, but this is here. It's available now. We are booking a bit ahead. When I say now, that means it's still going to go through the workshop, so we are booking a bit ahead, but that's a prime bit of stock, that, in fairness to it. It's a lovely, lovely thing. So yeah, 660 exclusive line. That's the sister of our bestseller, the 640, but it's got a very funky layout. We've done interior one of that before. Carinium, big luxury auto sleeper. Cheapest one in the country. And then this is another one we've been lucky enough to buy back recently. These are all vans that we sold to the previous owner. This is the best, I presume the best, certainly the best value, lowest mileage Showson 711 travel line in the country. Now 711s are kind of unique. It's a double drop down basically, so you've got end lounge with a drop down bed, front with a drop down bed, and a garage. Other people have copied it. No one's done it quite like Showson. These are so popular. Internet price check this. The only other one at $59,995, I think it's older and it's done 20 odd thousand miles. This one's done 3.5. So we sold it. We didn't sell it new. We sold it to the previous owner when it had done 2,700 miles. Just bought it back because he's not been using it. It's done 3,500 miles. So we've got the grey cab. We've got the 150 brake engine. We've got the alarm system. We've got the optional Elite upholstery, which really suits these. It's got the reversing camera, the cab blinds. We'll do an individual video of this as well. You've got the Showson trademark service hatch, which they all have. There's also external shower, external barbecue point, external sockets. Despite having a rear lounge, it still manages to have a garage, which is awesome. And a good size one like that. Around the back there's a tow bar, so if you didn't want to put bikes in the garage, or you've got more than 2 bikes, you can get a tow bar mounted bike rack, or if you wish to tow a car, you can do, or a bike, like a motorbike. It's got the awning. I think it's got the solar panel. It's got 2 doors. That's what travel line meant. This is a van that's designed to travel comfortably, so there's 2 proper doors. And look at how your passengers will travel. Now, you ever done a long trip in a motorhome with rear seat passengers and they are in torment after 3 hours? These are probably better than the driver's seats. You've got these proper Recaro style sort of bucket seats. These swivel round as well. There's a table that goes in there. I love these. These are so cool. They've got the wow factor. Really, really good bits of kit. You've got the beautiful lighting above there. Big fridge. Kitchen with an oven. End lounge, a couple of extra cushions on this, you don't need them. Electric table drops down, drop down bed above. So if we do that, Shazam, down she comes. Isn't that amazing? So you drop the table down, take some cushions off, that will drop all the way down to seating level. In the middle is a bathroom with a separate shower. Diesel powered blown air heating. Shower screen to come around there, hello. And then you've got the front drop down bed. Front drop down bed comes down halfway because it's got to stop above that unit over there. But you've got the ladder to get into it. And it's mint. It actually, when it came back in, it still had, it's only been in 2 days, still had the paper mats that our valeter put down when he bought it. So you can't beat that in fairness to it. So yeah, what a cracker. $59,995, cheapest in the country. Should sell this weekend, I would imagine. Yeah, we've got this auto trailer patch, 634, it's only done 3,000 miles. It's like a bridesmaid. We've sold it a few times, subject to different things. It's just been bad luck. 6 berth oldest Majestic, 196, 3.5 tonne at 53,995. Lots of seat belts, drop down beds, bit like the 711. And a little A class, a little roller team 590 Pegasol, 6 metres, loads of space, crazy modern. Got external storage there. A little lounge, quite a decent lounge for a 6 metre van. Captain's chairs, proper ones, and a swing down bed there. And then it manages to fit in a full width end washroom and a mid kitchen with an oven into 6 metres, and it's super modern. I really like roller teams now, they've really come on a long way. That's just about back to the start again. There's this little Accordo 125 here, which we just took in the other day. This is probably locked, it's only just gone on the pitch, but no, it's open. This is a good thing. Under 40,000, you've got a fixed rear bed that you can fold away, a half dinette, panoramic roof light, swivel cab seats, and our price on this was $39,995. It's got reversing camera, it's got the awning, it's got all the stuff you'd want. Just check the mileage on it. Coloured sides, good looking van, super narrow. 36,000 miles, 14.9-year-old, 4,000 a year, bob on normal miles. And yeah, it's a cracker that, 39,995, 28 grand less than the new one. So yeah, really good display. Caravans have got plenty of caravans as well, still selling very, very well. And we've got some awnings up as well now, which we can't put up in the winter. We've got some freestanding awnings here, and round the corner there's some caravan awnings, motorhome awnings round the corner. We've got a few more on display as well. So we are Highbridge Motorhomes Devon. Come and see us. That's the A38 South Devon Expressway. Give us a call if you like any interest in any of the vans we've seen today. Comment below or give us a call on 01626 832 792. Call direct on the mobile if we're busy, or leave a message 07432 662 558. Check us out on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, and above all, just speak to us and we will help you find the van of your dreams, or we will try our best. So give us a call. Highbridge Motorhomes Devon, June vlog. Thank you very much. Goodbye.